I never talk about DRUGS on this page anymore because quite frankly, it bites me in the ass every time. But we're gonna have a little chat today because I just watched one of Tana Mongeau's like recent TikToks about being in the grocery store and having like a panic attack after she's like quitting vaping. And I actually had a very similar experience. It was my first day out of detox. My boyfriend at the time had literally just picked me up and we were going to my pharmacy because I needed to pick up my meds. And this was the first time I had been in a grocery store like completely sober in a very, very long time. I also had to pick up something else. I was in like the feminine hygiene area. And I just remember being in that aisle and looking at everything and I felt like I was like not in my own mind. I was having the worst panic attack. It was like I was looking at everything, but I was looking at it through like different eyes. Everything looked different. Everything looked like so detailed. Everything looked like it was like 4D. I don't know how to explain it. It was like a veil had lifted off of my eyes because obviously when you're using, especially using opiates, it's like your brain is so clouded and you don't even realize it until you get sober and you start looking at things like how they are. Everything just looks so colorful, so vibrant. And I just remember like feeling like everything was moving and I was walking through the aisle and I don't even think I got what I needed because I literally like could not focus. And I just remember being in there for like 10 minutes, like looking at products and like trying to read the label, but I couldn't read it and I couldn't figure out what it was. Just trying to find what I needed, but I literally could not find it. So eventually I just went to the pharmacy, got what I needed and left. That's just like a true testament of how messed up drugs truly make your brain and how it really alters your brain chemistry. Even now, I don't have like the anxiety aspect anymore, but like I'll be driving down a street that I'm very familiar with, but I maybe haven't been to since I was using. And I'll just be looking around like everything looks so different. I remember passing my parents' old house and I was just passing in the car, but I was like, did it always look like this? Being able to like remember details. Like I used to forget things like so quickly, like something would happen and I'd be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And now I'm like, oh my God, how do I remember like these little details about like an interaction I had or like what color lipstick they were wearing, what earrings they were wearing. Like I could never like remember that stuff back then. Even going back to my house, I was like, this is not my house. Like this doesn't look like my house. It doesn't feel like my house. It was like I was in a different world. Like I truly stepped out of that detox because obviously when you're in detox, you're in a closed facility, you can't leave. And smells, oh my God. I remember like getting into my car and being like, oh my God, like I've never noticed the smells. Like I've never noticed like what outside smelled like or like what my house smelled like. And I remember cigarettes. Thankfully at that point I wasn't smoking because I was pregnant, but I can't even tell you, I could smell a cigarette from a mile away, which in the past, like I would chain smoke. Like I'm talking 20 cigarettes in a row. I would not be affected by it at all. I couldn't smell it. I couldn't smell it on other people, nothing. Yeah, drugs just numb the shit out of you. Like you literally, you don't have any senses. And it's so weird until you get sober, you're just like, I was really living in a different world. Like I truly was living in a different world. Anyway, Tana Mongeau's TikTok just reminded me of my first day out of detox and